Hey everyone, it's Michael GoosebumpsFan. I hope you're doing well today. I recently made a video when I came back from my honeymoon last Saturday, I believe is what it was, or Sunday, one of the two. When we first came back, my wife and I, we were super excited to talk about, well, I was excited in my video, she wasn't in the video, but I was excited to talk about all the places we had been when we went to Tennessee. We stayed in Pigeon Forge in Tennessee for our honeymoon. We went to a lot of good places to eat, lots and lots of good places, and one of the things I wanted to talk about that I realized after I finished recording that video and uploading it and everything, I told Rachel, my wife, that I did not tell you guys about one of my favorite places, probably my favorite place we went down there, because I'm a big burger guy. As you can tell from my body, I'm a big chubby guy. I love some burgers, man. I love some good cheese fries. I love all that kind of stuff. And one day, we kind of decided back and forth each day we would figure out together what lunch would be, but each night one of us could pick out what, what dinner would be. You know, who wants to go where. You choose and we'll go. Because there was a lot of good places. I chose some Italian one time. Oh man, it was so good. But anyway, there was a burger place that I found kind of just looking around. We drove past this one area. It was actually in Sevierville. It was a place called MonsterMash Burger. Or Burgers. Is it Burgers? Yeah, MonsterMash Burgers. MonsterMash is in the song, you know, the Monster Mash, that song. And I wanted to let you guys know. I wanted to tell you, I know this probably seems like a funded type of ad type of thing. I promise you it's not. I know here on my Goosebumps channel, I usually don't talk about much about the Universal Monster stuff, even though I love that. That's one of my biggest loves in my life is Universal Monsters, scary stories tell in the dark, Goosebumps, all these things. Goosebumps primarily, you know, I love Twilight Zone and stuff too. I'm a huge Universal Monsters fan. I'm a huge urban legend fan, just in general. I found out there was this restaurant that we saw called Monster Mash Burgers, and I heard that, I thought of the song Monster Mash. I was like, could this be what I think it's gonna be? And I looked on their website, and they didn't really have any photos. They didn't really have much on their Facebook page or anything like that. Some photos here and there, like their little challenge burger thing to do. It's like a $50 burger. It was crazy. It's called like the Frankenstein or something. Anyway, this place is a Monsters-themed restaurant. And I got Rachel convinced that we could go that night because it was my pick. And we went. And I want to tell you guys, if you've been through Tennessee at any point, or if you plan on going mainly, is what my video is for, I hope that you'd go to this place. I really do. It kind of is like a small business. It doesn't have like a franchising behind it as far as I can tell. I kind of Googled it real quick. I didn't see anything else listed anywhere. I think it's just in Tennessee, in Sevierville. I really think you should go. I think if you love Universal Monsters, if you love urban legend stuff, and if you like restaurants and hotels and stuff like that that's kind of themed like that, you should go to Monster Mash Burgers. I think it's such a really cool place, dude. I had such a great time. And we just kind of casually mentioned to our waitress that we were on our honeymoon. And this is like our third day of being on honeymoon at the time. And the lady was so sweet, dude. They gave us so much free stuff. And I'll get into more in the hotel decorations, or the restaurant decorations here in a moment. But they gave us so much stuff, dude. I was so surprised by this that they gave us. One of the big things they gave us that I thought was super nice, they gave us a lot of things for free, basically, for no real reason. I thought it was very sweet that they did that for our honeymoon. They gave us a dessert, and it was a red velvet, like, milkshake, and it had a cupcake in it that had an eyeball on it, and it was freaking delicious. The milkshake was amazing. I'm a big milkshake guy, too. I love my burgers, I love my fries, and I love some good milkshakes. If you love burger joints with delicious burgers, dude, this is the kind of place for you. Very juicy, very messy burgers, which I love that kind of thing. The sloppier the burger, the better. The French fries, you can get like queso cheese on them. You have a lot of other sides and options you can get. But there's basically, they just put queso cheese on the cheese fries. And you'd be surprised how good queso cheese is as cheese fries. I was very shocked. I've never tried that before. I love some cheese fries. Never had queso on them. And that was fantastic. I believe it was homemade queso as well. But we got an appetizer before this they also gave us for free. And it was a cheese fries, but it also was like their special. So it was like brisket and cheese and something else, some other meat that was in there. And man, it was killer, man. Rachel and I love some cheese fries. Like I said, we ate that stuff up. We didn't leave a single bite. Rachel took her burger home with her because we had so much food to eat. But man, they gave you so many big portions, dude. Those burgers were big. The fries and portion were big. They don't gyp you, I'll tell you that much. But I felt kind of bad because like this place was awesome, man. When I talk about the decorations, I'll get there now. You come inside and there's like green slime like on certain walls. It's supposed to be there. It's not a contamination thing. It's supposed to be there. This is a monsters-themed restaurant, like mainly Universal monsters, but other things too. Like on the walls, you might come in, you have posters of like Creature from the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, all these movies that I love to death and been watching for years now. You go over towards the bathrooms, and there was like, I forgot what was on the bathroom doors. It was something clever, like for men and women. It was like Frankenstein's for men and Bride of Frankenstein's for women. Beside those two bathroom doors, they had like the Mothman, like a picture of the Mothman, like an artist's drawing, whatever, done on the wall as a painting, and then they had like the urban legend written beside it on the wall, and that was freaking great. It was like on the wall itself, like it wasn't a poster, it was like on the wall that they wrote the urban legend. They had a lot of urban legend things around there. The bathrooms were pretty cool with a lot of little Halloween type of decorations. And, you know, we're in October right now. If you happen to live in Tennessee and you've never been to this place, dude, you should go. I wish I had one here in Virginia. I would go all the time. If you're gonna franchise MonsterMash burgers, please come to Virginia. Please come to Virginia at some point. Put it in Salem or something. You know, put it where everybody can get to it and love it. Because MonsterMash burgers, I was so surprised by how good it was. I really was. I was excited to be in a place where, like, for example, when we walked in, they had like a giant Frankenstein animatronic, which animatronics scare me. It wasn't on at the time, which thankfully I didn't have to have a heart attack. Oddly enough, we were on our honeymoon, we walked in and there was two skeletons dressed up in bride and bridegroom attire. And Rachel and I just kind of looked at each other like, is it a sign, God? You know, what's up with that? We loved this place. The service was so sweet, dude. I really wanted to make a video highlighting these folks because I appreciate things like this Universal Monsters theme type of thing. And of course, it's in a place, Sevierville, not so much, but, you know, kind of there because it's right there with Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. If you want something clever as a fun little restaurant thing, and I'll bring up the menu too because I want to tell you about the options for your burger cooking. I need to go ahead and bring that up now while I'm thinking about it. If you want something cool to eat at, this is your night, as a fun little weird night in Sevierville or Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg, since they're all close, they're all like within 10 minutes of each other pretty much. I think Gatlinburg is like 30 minutes away from Pigeon Forge, but still, if you want something really cool like that, I think you'd love this. It's such a blast, dude. I really love the food. As you can tell, I'm a fat man. I know good food when I see good food. I'm telling you, that was some pretty good food. If you like greasy burgers, that was like what this was, and it was pretty great. I don't even know what to compare it to. A lot of people say it's kind of like Red Robin. I kind of disagree a little bit. I think the food, the portions, and all that kind of completely go against what Red Robin will do to you. Where is it? I'm trying to figure out... Oh, here it was. So this should tell you a lot about what you're getting here with this restaurant's cleverness, and their menu alone is so freaking funny. I thought it was great. So many great things, like for example, they have burgers called like the Squatch America, or American, Cajun Voodoo, all that kind of stuff. Here are the options of how to have your burgers cooked, which I thought was very funny when I read this, and Rachel could see how excited I was. I will totally 100% make this the place I go to every time I go to Tennessee from this time on in the future, God willing. So, the first option is you can have it bloody, which is a cool red center. Half dead, which is warm, slight pink center. Then the RIP, which is hot center without pink. Just, you're getting that kind of restaurant here. Let me read you some of the other things. So, Monstrous Macs, which is like mac and cheese. You have Dracula Steak and Cheese Mac, Wolfman Barbecue Pork Mac, Killer Chicken Parm Mac, Black Lagoon Seafood Mac. Razor Potato Chips as a side. Fried Onion Stranglers, not strings, Stranglers. Carnage House Salad Steak Fries, as in S-T-A-K-E, not steak, as in steak. Screeching Slaw, Bison Chili, Queso Mac, Dragon's Fruit, Fried Pickles, which those are not supposed to be that. Oddities, let's see. Skeleton Bones, I believe, is the one that we got. Yeah. Skeleton Bones is the one that we got. The cheese fries I talked about, the brisket and the bacon and stuff on it. Scarecrow Salad sounded good. They have this one called Zombie Fingers and Tongues, which is chicken tenders dipped in honey buffalo, fried pickles, steak fries, toxic dipping sauce, which I think the toxic dipping sauce, I think it's just like maybe mayo with like green food coloring. I don't know. It was green and it was cool looking. It didn't look sickly. Anyway, guys, you should go out to this place. If you get a chance to go to Tennessee, and again, I'm not being paid at all for this video. I don't have any ads or anything on for this video. I'm telling you, if you want something really fun and just enjoyable as a family type of restaurant, especially if you love Universal Monsters type stuff or urban legend type stuff, this is a great pick, man. I had such a freaking blast. I love the restaurants out in Gatlinburg and in Pigeon Forge and in Sevierville, but this was my favorite, I think. I had a blast here, and I wanted to make a video here on this channel instead of my movie theme channel, Strange Michael, because of my relative audience here. There might be some people living in Tennessee that have never been to this place, never heard of this place. Might be some people on this channel that are planning on going to Tennessee at some point and have not ever heard of this place either, and you want somewhere good to eat. I think if you want a good lunch spot, a good dinner spot, this is the place to go. So I'll also leave you the address here, even though there's only one of the entire planet. I thought I'd leave you the address here at the end of the video, so in case you want to go, you know, you have the address from me, of all people. 611 Parkway, they're one word, Sevierville, Tennessee. Sevierville is spelled Sevierville, Tennessee, like I said, and the area code, or zip code, is 37862. I think you guys would love this place. I really highly recommend it, honestly. I had a blast. The people seem great. The owner seems nice. I think he was there that day. I'm pretty sure that was the owner. We didn't meet him, but I'm pretty sure we saw the owner kind of running around doing stuff. These guys were super great. I love the decorations in the place. I love the urban legend stuff. I love the super monster obsession in this place. That's great. I love all this stuff, man. As you can tell, I'm a big Monster fan. I'm a Goosebumps fan, primarily, and my whole channel is focused on that, so I thought that would be kind of fun to, you know, bring this up to anybody who wanted to go to Tennessee at some point. This is a great place to check out. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm sorry to have kind of a random, all of a sudden, ad for a restaurant here on my channel, but I just wanted to let you guys know about it because it was great, and I adored it. I had a great blast with this. I think any kind of Goosebumps fan would really dig this too. It would have been so cool to see some Goosebumps stuff in there. That would have been an awesome, awesome little thing. But sadly, it was not. But even so, maybe in the future, maybe, because they have a lot of stuff in there they could do. Anyway, what are your thoughts, guys? Put them down below if you've been to this MonsterMash Burgers. I think it's a great place. I highly recommend you go, like I said. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for listening to my rambling. If you guys happen to listen to my rambling, I will have more videos up after this video in case you guys want to check out, you know, my reviews or some TV episode adaptations of some Goosebumps books I'm about to review. Anyway, thank you for watching. God bless you, and goodbye.